everybody.
Hi, Jeff and Steph's excellent adventure.
In the storms.
This is, we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about inclement weather. We have another video we did about a year ago, and we have a lot of weather under our belts now. What do you think? What'd you say?
Oh man, big time.
Yeah,
Big
we've
time.
been through some serious storms and thunderstorms, lightning, hail, and tornadoes now.
A lot of tornado watches.
Yes.
Now, we're not exactly what you'd call storm chasers like the show. We're more like storm, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, storm runners.
Type, right? Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want to mess with that stuff.
right. So it's a good idea. I mean, most of us have smartphones now, don't we? I mean,
Yeah.
and don't you get the alerts automatically now?
Yeah,
You
you
don't
should.
have to program it or anything. Plus, we have a storm radio, and the big way you know is when the sirens start going off.
Right?
And
You're sitting there having a lovely day, and all of a sudden sirens
Right.
are going off all around you.
Right.
You're like, what is going on here?
a lot of the pictures you see of like RV resorts, and because we look at them online, and we're pretty savvy now because we've been to enough of them. They look beautiful, swimming pools and all these amenities and stuff. But the big thing is trees.
Yeah, Jeff does not
I
like
hate trees.
Every time there's trees in our sight, he's like, no,
I'm like,
trees.
man, look at those trees. If anything happens, because I've seen videos
Yeah.
after the fact, after the strong winds have come through, and it doesn't have to be a tornado.
Yeah.
A lot of these systems come through with 50, 60 mile an hour winds, and one good size limb can cause a lot of damage.
Yeah, and that's, the trees make the parks beautiful, but they're just detrimental to our vehicles during storms. So
Yeah.
we're always really thankful when we get a treeless site, for sure.
Yeah. Now, I'd rather be in the desert, maybe a couple palm trees around, and the biggest threat there is aliens, UFOs.
Oh, brother.
Hey everybody, Jeff and Steph's excellent adventure. 9:30 in the morning, we just got a severe weather alert, and street lights came on and got really black. So, seeing the horizon over there, it's all black. You can see how bright it is down here, this way. And the wind is just whipping, it's so strong. All right, I'm heading inside. This is what it sounds like in an RV when there's no power. You're in the middle of a big, big storm. This is looking out to the bay. See the bay way out there. A lot of fishermen out there right now. I hope they came back in. The storm cellar is right over us right now. Had some severe winds. We were rocking a little bit there. Dogs don't like the thunder and lightning too much. Another water pouring off our slide topper. And that is the bay is right out on the other side of those trees right there. So this little break in the storm, thought I'd take this little video. Try not to get hit by a lightning bolt, but see, we're starting to get some flooding around the old campsite. So, starting to blow again a little bit, so get inside. I think that thunder is telling me to head inside. But, you know, we are definitely seeing some clearing over in this direction, so hopefully one more little cell goes through here and we'll be done with this for the day.
So we are a bunch of wet people and dogs right now. We actually just changed our clothes in the truck, but we had our first tornado warning while we were in a campground in Kentucky, and they have a couple of them coming through in severe storms, and they have severe storm tornado warnings. And our park we were in was a small mom and pop campground, and they didn't technically have a storm shelter. So our next campground was only 2.5 hours from here. And so we called ahead, and they said they have storm shelters, and they're just on the outskirts of the storm warning. So we'll probably be a little safer there. So we have headed out. So this is what you do in a storm. As you can see, I'm just drenched, and luckily I grabbed dry shirts for Jeff and I. Jeff, how you feeling?
Good, let's get out of here.
It was a little bit stressful. The dogs are soaked too. Just walking from the fifth wheel to our truck, we just got drenched. So we were worried about flooding also in the place we were, so we just figured it's best just
And we were surrounded by really big maple trees, and you know, we don't need any of that falling on our RV or our truck.
Yeah, and the
and
warnings,
hail's an issue.
the warnings were until like midnight tonight, so we figured it was best if we just leave now. It's about 3 o'clock, and so we're just gonna hit the road and try to find better weather. That's the beauty of living in an RV. You can move when you need to move when these things come about. So we'll keep you posted. So we're in Columbus, Ohio, keeping an eye out in the sky. We've been in our campground for 20 minutes and already heard 2 or 3 tornado sirens. Some people are heading to the shelter. We're still kind of just waiting. It's really black over this direction behind the trees. The sirens are going off again. What do you think?
Awesome. So one day we're running from tornadoes, and then we're in the Poconos, and I have never seen fog like this ever. It's just unbelievable. And there is a big thunder and lightning storm coming. And it's just really kind of, let's say, it's kind of eerie. Just really, really weird weather we've had lately.
So part of RV life, we just got caught in a storm. And we ran in from outside and we're soaked. So we were just outside enjoying a nice day at the campsite, and a downpour happened, as you can see. RV life. So we're in Richmond, Virginia area, and we just got a severe thunderstorm warning, a national warning siren, and they said that up to 60-mile-an-hour winds and possible hail damage today. So this is what we're doing. What are we doing, Jeff?
Okay, so the biggest problem with hail, when there's a hail alert like we have now for a pretty good sized hail, is, as we learned last summer in South Dakota, there was a really bad hailstorm, and once you get over an inch size hail, maybe 2-inch hail, what it does is it just beats the hell out of cars and
breaks windshields.
What's that?
Breaks windshields.
Yeah, it dents up cars really bad, and the biggest problem is the windshield. And when your windshield gets smashed from hail, you're not going anywhere. And the big problem is this: the truck can be fixed, but with all these shortages and stuff that are going on, it's hard to get a windshield apparently. So I started Googling around, and like everybody else, and I found this. What people have been doing is they get this, what's basically a sun shield, and it hooks over the mirrors, and you put it inside the doors and shut the doors, and you put something under it for cushioning. And they suggest using your front floor mats, which is what I did. So I put the front floor mats on under there, and
so I'll lift this and show you guys our
just kind of
rubber mats are under here.
You see it?
And so we took our floor mats out of the car for extra protection and padding, and we put this tarp-like shield over the top, and it hooks on your mirrors and inside.
So hopefully that'll work. The hope is it'll work. We'll see
Yes.
what happens.
If you have any great ideas, please share them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys.
We also have an emotional support dog.
Yes, emotional support.
Wait a minute, there's
Yorkie.
another one. Hold on.
Yeah. So I don't know who's supporting who. I don't know who supports who.
Right?
So thanks for watching Jeff and Steph's excellent
Tornado Adventures.
Storms Adventures.
Oh,
Yeah. Run from the storm. Stay safe, guys.
Run, little ones.
Yes.
See
Be
you guys.
safe. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. For sure.
Sometimes squirrels throw stuff.
Yeah, that was like a huge pine cone that just came down right where we were standing. But